Well, we got last on the call sheet here, talking a little music drama, little fractured relationships and some salvage relationships. MIGOS currently broken up, and you lose one great trio so that we can get another great trio back. BLINK-182 announces today, actually, that they are officially launching a 2023-2024 reunion tour. They have a new single coming out on this Friday, the 14th, called Edging. And then the new album is coming out
also,
next year.
whoa, pause.
The song Edging? No, it's so
that's
it's
kind of funny.
All like it's all intended. So the song is called Edging.
Yeah.
They put out a video announcing the reunion in the tour, and the title of the reunion video is "We Are Coming" in giant all caps bold letters, and then in small no caps small letters, "On tour to a city near you." And like the whole video is like, well, if they all came together, I would just be so happy. And it's a really good like kind of throwback to old Blink video. That's like really nostalgic, and I thought it was really funny. So go check that out.
No, I like that. Yeah.
But big ups to Travis and to
whoa,
and Tom and the whole group, because tour's gonna be dope. They're actually bringing, I'm kind of disappointed that it's only for the Australian and the New Zealand leg of the tour, but Rise Against is going to be opening for them. That would be a really dope concert to see. Rise Against open, BLINK-182.
Those vegan hippie fuckers.
Mm-hmm. But Blink back, awesome, very happy. MIGOS are also back in the news. New album, Quavo and TAKEOFF. Their new album, Only Built for Infinity Links, dropped on Friday. What do you think about it? Because my opinion, leaps and bounds better than Culture 2 and 3.
Yeah, I definitely think as it comes to the beats and stuff, I think they decided to try and make a venture away from the standard Migos sound and go for like a hybrid between more of a boom bap lyrical version and like the 808 heavy Atlanta trap sound, and I think it's really cool. And with the Migos split up, so I guess to kind of get the whole thing on my side here, I don't necessarily care about Blink coming back. Shout out BLINK-182. If they really release, no, for real, I love Blink, but like if they really release some classic music on this new album here, then it's like, okay, shout out. But their last few albums have always been like trying to reclaim that teenage angst feeling, and they're like 40 now, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the same. I hope Mark Hoppus, the bass player, has fully recovered from his cancer that he had. I don't know if that's a thing, but if they're going back on tour, then I assume it's in a good place right now. So those are all good things regardless, you know what I mean? I love to see bands touring. Shout out Slipknot having a new album. That's an honorable mention for the albums today. I haven't listened to it yet, but I've heard a couple songs. It's good. It's not the same. They don't need to stay the same when they're 40, you know what I mean? But with Migos, I definitely think that, one, this may be a ploy, an absolute just, a publicity stunt that they split up. I'm not entirely sure yet. But I do think we as fans are benefiting because we get a little bit of a change up on the Migos sound in the Quavo TAKEOFF album. I'm not sure what Offset's album is fully going to sound like yet, but it sounds like it's pretty traditional Offset with the single he put out with Moneybagg Yo. And I think we're getting double the Migos music basically for the price of one. So I think this is good for everybody involved. I think Blink coming back is good. I think Quavo and TAKEOFF getting their own, Unkin Few, whatever they call their little group, getting their rocks off there. I think that's good. I think Offset getting a little bit of his Beyonce moment where he gets to shine solo for a little bit. I think that's good. I have a feeling in the next 3 years we're going to see a full Migos back together album, but we'll see.
I do too. I'm on the same page as you with that one, because I don't know, man. It's like Blink. Like when I was looking into their comeback tour, I was like, yeah, I mean, I know they've been broken up for a while, right? No, they got back together in 2005 after like a 6-year hiatus, made 2 albums, were set to make a third and another tour, and then Tom dropped out after. Tom didn't even tell Travis and them that he dropped out. He had their manager reach out to him.
Yeah, that's kind of
so
rough.
I was like, okay, I kind of see the same thing happening with Migos, but at the same time, I feel like the Migos shit could be a little bit heavier because there's rumors that Offset is suing Quality Control because of like the rights for his solo project. And then you got Quavo. Did you see the Quavo and TAKEOFF's podcast? What was it? It was on Big Facts podcast.
No.
So Quavo was talking on that podcast, which I think is a Shade Room. So it has something to do with Sirius. But he was just saying, we just stand on loyalty. We stand on real deal loyalty. This ain't got nothing to do with no label, no paperwork, no QC, no nothing. This has something to do with the three brothers. It's what it is. Right now, we gonna be the duo till time tell. So he's basically out here saying like, bro, there's some beef, and it is what it is. We don't know how it's gonna be resolved, and for the time being, it's me and TAKEOFF, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. You know what I mean? I do think labels have had a chokehold on artists for way too long, and they need to start writing up these contracts in ways where artists are able to actually express themselves as individuals without necessarily having to okay it by the label every single time they do something, right? So I am absolutely rooting for Offset in his battle against QC. I'm absolutely rooting for Migos as friends and family, hoping that they stay together, because that was the cool part about Migos when the first shit came out, when Culture originally came out. It's like their whole ethos was like, we are the three brothers. I mean, they're not brothers, but like the three brothers, you know what I mean? And we're gonna stick together, hell or high water. This is what we do. And it seems like even with the comments that we just discussed there, I feel like that mentality is still there. You know what I mean? There's beef, but there's family at the end of the day, and I think it's not gonna be a problem for too much longer. I can only hope. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Okay.
Offset is Quavo's cousin. Okay.
Yeah, and then I think TAKEOFF is
his nephew.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Facts.
Quavo,
Facts.
the one that matters.